Hi, welcome to a brand new episode of Heart Jar Moments. I'm Gina D, the founder of Healing Heart TV, and this is a series I created where I share some life experiences with you, tools and information that I've been learning that have helped me in my life, and I do it in order to inspire you, plant a seed in you, or just remind you of something you already know that you maybe just forgot. So today what I pulled out of my jar is stop waiting for the experience to happen and start feeling as if it already did. And my personal note is to just share a couple of real-world examples of how this has worked for me. So take a seat and I'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. Thanks for joining me today. It really means a lot to me that you're staying tuned and that you're enjoying these videos. So what I pulled out of the jar today, as I said, is stop waiting for the experience to happen and start feeling as if it already did. And I'm going to share a couple of real-world examples, how I've used this to manifest and create situations and physical things in my life. So first, I just want to touch a bit on quantum physics and the way I understand it. And as I've said, I am not an expert, but I am a student and I'm an initiate into learning more about it. And I say initiate because now I've had some real world examples happen to me. So therefore, I'm not just philosophizing about this, but I can tell you from firsthand experience how it works and what's going on. So the science, though, is quantum physics versus Newtonian physics, which I've talked about before. And real quickly, and you could look this up and do your own research on what's the difference, but basically Newtonian physics has to do with the particle, with matter, with physical things, you know, like the jar, my hands, people, places, things, all the objects in our life, the things that are in physical form, those are the particle. And as I've talked about before, our old model when we were in school, when I was in school, I'm 55, so 60s, 70s, you know, we really thought that the atom was a fixed object. Okay, let's jump ahead real quick. Quantum physics has to do with the wave, the frequencies that we can't see, like a radio wave or a television signal. You know, those are unseen things, but they're frequencies and they carry information. So how does this pertain to what I said about stop waiting for the experience to happen? And what I mean by that is stop waiting for something to happen in your life in order for you to feel better, for you to feel good, for you to feel healthy, for you to feel wealthy, for you to feel loved. You know, if you're working on creating a relationship, if you're working on creating a new home or a job, but let's just talk about relationship because this is where I could pull in a personal experience of my current relationship. So a few years ago when I really started to understand this more, I was out of my second relationship. I was by myself, and typically up until that time, so up until the time I was 50 years old, I used to believe that in order for me to feel love and to feel whole, I had to have somebody else by my side. I had to have a relationship. Well, that didn't work because even when I was in the relationship, I still didn't feel whole. I didn't feel 100%. I didn't feel complete. I didn't feel the love that I was really searching for. And that's because love is a frequency. It's like the highest vibration there is in the quantum field. And it's not a particle or a person or a thing or a car or anything like that that's gonna create the feeling. So you have to get in touch with the feeling first in order for it to manifest. And that goes back to what Einstein said about it's the field that produces the particle. So the field is where we have ideas, where we have inspirations, where we have thoughts. And the more time we spend in the inspiration, in that energetic of feeling what it feels like and acting as if it's already happened. Like for me at that point, I was like, I'm in love. I am in love with life. It's great. It would be nice maybe to have somebody to share it with, but it wasn't like the most important thing anymore because the feeling I was looking for came from within. And then it was unexpected. It was completely unexpected that this person came into my life and that we were to have a full-on loving romantic marriage, which I have with BJ right now. So that really worked. And now let me just real quickly share something with you most recently that's happened. And this happened in my workshop prior to going to the advanced workshop with Dr. Dispenza. I'd been working in the meditations and very specifically designing two things that I want to happen in my life. One is I understood I have a desire to become a healer. So I was working on, in my meditations, the clear intention of being a healer and designing it. I mean, what does that look like? What does it feel like? You know, who would I be working with? How would that happen? But also not so specifically that there wasn't room for the universe to show me a way for it to happen, but I got into the emotion of it. So I had a clear intention, and then I got an elevated emotion. I would feel overjoyed. I would feel such gratitude. I would feel such awe and just be so grateful that I would be able to do something for somebody else. And gratitude is the really big thing. Because gratitude means something's already happened. Now, if you're telling your body you're grateful for a situation, your body already thinks it's happened. Your brain already thinks it's happened. So therefore, the chemistry is going to be released of the feeling of wholeness. Like, I have it. And then it actually occurs. So with this idea and object of, I guess I'll call it an object for now, because I'm at a lack of words, to be a healer, I was really working on that, and I had a vision of it, and I would get an elevated emotion, and then I was done with that, I would feel gratitude in my heart. Wow. Spirit is moving, Spirit, the divine is working through me. I'm able to use my tools. I'm able to help somebody. And then I would release it. Well, during the workshop, I actually healed 3 people. And I channeled the energy that I had no idea was possible. I thought maybe I had an idea of what it is, but I have a real physical experience with it. And it happened. So I am a healer. And it's an amazing feeling. And it was a surprise, and it came in a very unexpected way that I was able to do it. So that's just something I want to share, that tell you that it is possible, because I've experienced it. And I saw many other people experience it in the room with me. So right now, what am I working on? I'm building a home in New Mexico. It's being designed in my mind right now. I'm feeling what it's like to be there. When I'm closing my eyes in meditation sometimes in the morning, I am in my house. I can feel the furniture. I know what the view is. I'm designing the whole thing. And now that I'm putting it out there, and I'm grateful that I have this beautiful home in New Mexico that I'm going to be able to share with other people, and I feel so grateful for it, I've put this intention into the wave, into the higher frequencies, and now that is where it's going to slowly manifest down into reality. I hope this makes sense to you guys. It's meant to inspire you. It's meant to make you think in a different way. And of course, I love the conversation that we have in the comments, so please comment, please share, please question. Anything, or share something maybe that's you've done this and it's worked for you. So again, just keep watching the videos, like Healing Heart TV, share the videos. The whole idea is to connect us all and share information, because we have a ton of it out there for us. And now we can use it and learn how to use the tools to create a beautiful life. So have a fabulous weekend, and I'll see you on Tuesday.